Hello and welcome to Pajama Storytime at Little Elm Public Library. We're glad to see everybody today, and of course it's National Unicorn Day, so we still got this going on. If you guys are ready, we're going to go ahead and get started. Of course, first we have to sing our hi hello song. So in 3, 2, 1. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? We're glad you're here today. All right, and of course, Easter's coming up right around the corner, which means we gotta sing the Bunny Pokey. And here to help me today, you guys might remember her from our other story time, is Bunina. So she's gonna do the Bunny Pokey with you guys. It's just like the Hokey Pokey. So of course, one more time in case you've missed it. First we put our bunny ears in, and then our bunny ears out. They're nice and long. And then we're going to put our left paw in, and then our right paw, and then our bunny whiskers, and then our whole bunny body. So you're going to have to jump back and forth. And we'll shake it all about, do the bunny pokey, and hop yourself around. And that's what it's all about. So in 3, 2, 1. You put your bunny ears in, you put your bunny ears out, put your bunny ears in, and you shake them all about. You do the bunny pokey and you hop yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left paw in, you put your left paw out, you put your left paw in, and you shake it all about. You do the bunny pokey and you hop yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your right paw in, you put your right paw out, you put your right paw in, and you shake it all about. You do the bunny pokey and you hop yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your bunny whiskers in, you put your bunny whiskers out, you put your bunny whiskers in, and you shake them all around. You do the bunny pokey and you hop yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your bunny body in, you put your bunny body out, you put your bunny body in, and you shake it all about. You do the bunny pokey and you hop yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right, good job, guys. Nina's gonna go hang out here for story time. But of course, right before we do story time, we gotta do our bounce popcorn kernels. So if you're a little one and you need a lap, go ahead and find it now. And if you're a little bit bigger, you guys can do this while standing. So if you guys are ready, in 3, 2, 1. Popcorn kernels, in the pot, in the pot. Shake, 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 shake. Watch them pop, watch them pop. All right, good job. We'll be moving on. Okay, so we'll sing our reading song. So in 3, 2, 1. Reading books is very fun, very fun, very fun. Reading books is very fun. I love reading. All right, and our first book is called Worries Are Not Forever by Elizabeth Verdick, illustrated by Marieke Heinlein. The world is a big, beautiful place. But big sometimes feels a little scary. Your heart beats faster, your tummy feels like it's full of butterflies, and you start to worry. What does it mean to worry? Worries are thoughts like, something could go wrong, something bad might happen. Guess what? You are bigger than your worries. Maybe you feel worried about loud noises or dark places, new people to meet, or new things to try. Everybody worries, even grown-ups. But worries are not forever. You can help your worries go away. Worries don't last as long if you talk about them. Use your words. I feel worried. Will you help me? Moving around can make your worries move away. You can jump, wiggle, stretch, lift your arms to the sky, and bend to touch your toes. Try it. Then do it again. Keeping your hands busy helps too. Wave bye-bye to those worries. To calm yourself down, take deep breaths. Breathe in slowly through your nose like you're smelling cookies. And breathe out slowly through your mouth like you're blowing bubbles. Picture a place that makes you feel peaceful. When you're worried, you might need a big hug. Cuddle someone you love. Snuggle something soft. Now think good thoughts. I am fine. I am calm. I am safe. Worries are not forever. If they come back, you know just what to do. The end. And our next book is Narwhal, Unicorn of the Sea by Ben Clanton. It's of course National Unicorn Day. And the one we're going to read out of this one is Narwhal is Really Awesome. One day, when Narwhal was out for a swim, he found himself in new waters. Whoa! What are you? Me? I'm Narwhal the Narwhal. A narwhal? Yep, Unicorn of the Sea. Are you real? Last time I checked. Are you? Am I what? Real. Yeah, I'm a jellyfish. Jellyfish? That sounds funny. You've never heard of a jellyfish? Nope, you don't look like any fish I've ever seen. But you do look kind of jelly-ish. I sure have an amazing imagination. I can't believe this. The thing I'm imagining is imagining that it is imagining me. Prove it! Prove what? Prove you're real. Can you prove that you are real? That tickles, but it still doesn't prove you're real. I could be imagining that it tickles. You could imagine anything. Yup, pretty much. Look, things like you don't exist. I mean, what is up with that horn? It is actually more of a tusk tooth. Then why is it coming out of your forehead? Because I'm awesome like that. It is pretty awesome. Thanks. Hey, I know what you are. A jellyfish? an imaginary friend. We're friends? Sure thing. Cool. Well, you might not be real, but I think you'll be a real good friend. Wanna go eat waffles? Sure. The end. And they got them some waffles. Alright, so that was pretty fun. So of course we're gonna get our own wiggles out and do the party freeze game. So if everybody wants to stand up, and like always, you just do whatever the singer says until he says freeze, and then you gotta stop in place. And try to make it a little challenging for yourself. So like hopping, try to hop on one foot, or skip only in one direction, or twirl like a washing machine. Just make it real fun. So you guys are ready?
Let's play the party freeze game. Now remember, when I say freeze, freeze. And when I say dance, dance. Dancing, dancing all around. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing any way you please. But stop when I say
hop on one foot. Or both if you get tired. We're like a washing machine.
Everybody, get ready to dance!
Best dance move. Alright. You guys did a really good job. So now we have time for one more story. And since it's Pajama story time, we're going to read a fairy tale for bedtime from Oosborne. The one we're reading tonight is Little Red Riding Hood. So once there was a little girl whose mother made her a cape and hood of soft red cloth. She liked the cape so much and wore it so often, everyone began to call her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother asked her to take a cake to her grandmother, who lived on the other side of the forest. Be careful and stay on the path, she warned her daughter, and don't talk to any wolves. Little Red Riding Hood set off happily. She was so busy singing to herself and picking flowers, she didn't notice a dark shape slinking through the shadows. In the deepest, darkest part of the forest, an enormous wolf sprang out in front of her. "Where are you going, little girl?" he growled. Little Red Riding Hood was so startled, she forgot her mother's words. "To visit my granny beyond the forest," she replied. "I'm taking her this cake." The wolf had meant to eat Little Red Riding Hood, but then he got a better idea. "I'll eat the old lady first, and then I'll have the little girl and her cake for dessert." Then he ran off through the trees with a sly smile. He got to the house long before Little Red Riding Hood and knocked impatiently on the door. "Who is it?" called a quavery old voice. "Your little granddaughter with a cake for you," he answered in a squeaky voice. "Lift up the latch and come in." The wolf bounded in and swallowed the grandmother whole. Gulp. Then he pulled her frilly cap over his big hairy ears, tied her shawl around his huge hairy shoulders, and jumped into her bed. Soon there was another knock at the door. "Who is it?" quavered the wolf. "Red Riding Hood, with a cake for you." "Lift up the latch and come in." Red Riding Hood pushed open the door and stared. "Granny, what big ears you have," she said. "All the better to hear you with," squeaked the wolf. "Granny, what big eyes you have." "All the better to see you with." "Granny, what big teeth you have." "All the better to eat you with," snarled the wolf, jumping up and swallowing Little Red Riding Hood and the cake together. Gulp. Then the wolf yawned. After eating so much, he felt sleepy. So he laid down in the bed and closed his eyes. And in a moment, he was snoring loudly. But he was snoring so loudly that a passing woodcutter heard him. "Gee, that's so noisy. I better go see if everything is all right." Quietly, he pushed open the door. But as soon as he saw the wolf's bulging belly, he knew what had happened. "If I'm quick, perhaps I can save whoever's in there." He tiptoed over to the bed and picked up a pair of scissors. Snip, snip. He cut open the wolf's tummy, and out sprang Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother. "Can you find some stones?" the woodcutter asked. And Little Red Riding Hood went out and gathered some. He put the stones in the tummy of the wolf and sewed it up. Then they all crept slowly away. When the wolf woke, his tummy felt a little bit rumbly. "That old granny must have disagreed with me," he grumbled. "I'd better drink some water." He ran to the river with the stones inside him rattling and rolling with every step. He leaned down to drink, but the stones were so heavy he fell right in. Splash! The running water swept him away, and no one ever saw him again. Little Red Riding Hood and her granny lived long and happily thanks to the brave woodcutter. And Little Red Riding Hood never ever talked to another wolf. The end. All right, and finally, before we conclude, we have to get ready for bed. Of course, so we gotta take a bath and wash our face and comb our hair and finally brush our teeth. And then we're all ready for bed, so we'll go to sleep. So if you guys want to stand up and one more time. So in 3, 2, 1. This is the way we take a bath, take a bath, take a bath. This is the way we take a bath when we go to bed. And this is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face when we go to bed. And this is the way we comb our hair, comb our hair, comb our hair. This is the way we comb our hair when we go to bed. And this is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth when we go to bed. And this is the way we go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. This is the way we go to sleep, and now we'll say good night. So I have one quick announcement before we go. Because it's Easter, we have a few take-home bunny Easter crafts left. They're right outside the front door on a hook if you guys just want to drive up and pick one up. If you're outside, don't forget safe social distancing practices. And of course, if you're going to be out, follow the guidelines and wear your mask. We want everyone to be safe. So before we go, we'll just sing our goodbye song. So in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. All right, we'll see you next time.